Everything. Yeah, believe me, we looked at everything and what's in our size, what the things that we can predict better, tweak, and improve. And there is a lot of randomness in an injury that we don't know. And sometimes I've been with a player that I wanted to put the finger into something that it was very clear. And then I realized 3 months later that he had a problem with his wife, or he didn't sleep, or his kid for 3 days, and then he got injured. And I said, I've been scratching my head for 1 month trying to do that, and then I found out that this was the real reason. It's a lot of factors we're trying to control, dominate, and be aware of what we can predict. But then, unfortunately, this is sport, football, and life, and it's not that easy. I can look at that, but for example, Gabi Magalhães gets injured, and a lot of people will say, okay, he comes from Brazil and does that. But Gabi had to change 50 meters backwards against Adama Traore. Gabi Magalhães, for example, when he got injured in his hamstring, he had to track 50 meters backwards, and the one he was chasing was Adama Traore. If instead of Adama Traore, that was Emil, with all respect, probably he doesn't pull his hamstring, because the last time he went to 33, 34 kilometers an hour was 6 weeks ago. So he didn't have any exposure there. Can I train that there? I think I can't. But the game can take you to these circumstances. And maybe before that you had to do 2 very explosive actions, or maybe none. And that's the moment where the muscle and a tendon reacts or not. The thing is that you have to replicate all the previous actions. You have to replicate the emotion, the stress level, your cortisol level, your mental state, the result. Impossible. You can replicate the specific action, but that doesn't mean that you are replicating the context. Yeah, I can replicate to go and say I predict that these shares are going to go up 3%. That's great, but would you put the money real, or you go online and do it? It's very different.